What's going on, guys? Eric from Nerd Cave Collectibles. We're out here at Pop Vapor Toys and More in Daytona Beach. We're about to head inside, see if we can't do a deal for some toys during the time that they're closed. They're currently renovating, expanding to the whole store. So let's see what we can come away with. What's going on, man? How you doing, brother? Long time no see. How you doing?
Trying to organize.
Right.
It should be done.
It looks good,
but
though.
They didn't. I would have been opening today, but they didn't send me all my parts for the wall.
I assume you're going to move this case and you're still going to be able to walk through. That's not going to be like all inventory back there.
No, this I'm actually going to sell. I don't need it no more. You know, anybody wants to give me $500 for it, they can have it.
I mean, that's not a bad price. If I had a storefront,
it's like $3,900.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not a bad price at all. If I had a store, I'd sure buy it.
And then here's some of the
Bunch
games.
of stuff. Nice.
More games, controllers, games, and these are all movies. And then
Okay. More like vintage toys and stuff. Nice.
There's more games here.
Sweet. Well, they actually mention you for Pops.
Yeah,
so.
Awesome Toys. They're from Jacksonville.
Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah.
The lady who works there.
Big humongous bag of Skylanders too at the house.
Yeah, so it's weird with those. Like the Disney Infinity, unless they're Series 3 and like very specific characters from Series 3, they're worth almost nothing. And the Skylanders, it's a lot of the same. Like a lot of them have like $1 or $2 value. But then there's like certain Skylanders that it's like, oh, this one's $40 or whatever. So there are ones that are worth it, but it takes so long to sort.
Of them, and I was like, I don't remember buying all those, but I guess we did.
Yeah.
Like,
unless
all these, y'all don't even play with these no more.
I've had such a bad hit ratio on Skylanders that unless I get them for like 50 cents a piece, I don't even buy them anymore, because half the time, like I end up putting them in my dollar bin at my yard sales, and that's what I get for them. You know, it's a bummer. This game doesn't go for nearly as much open, but I just sold a sealed one of these for $65, which was crazy. if you could picture those like wire, like 4-shelf, like wire racks from Walmart. So I had to buy those, and then I have like the giant totes in them, and I have enough totes to go through the entire alphabet. And it's literally like no word of a lie. I've gotten to the point where I've stopped having to buy like random stuff. So it's pretty much all toys and video games. That shelf that I had custom built for Pops before, all full of video games. The whole top shelf is all stuff $20 plus. Like, yeah. I've got a lot of inventory. I need to do a show. Like, honestly, I need to put something together or do a show.
Toy show in April.
Yeah.
Daytona.
I thought you were filled up. I saw a post about you filled your slots.
Still have a lobby table left.
Yeah. What's the size of the space?
The lobby table, there's nobody around you. Everybody's got their own little area, so it's however big you make it.
Okay.
I had one inside table, but I sold it to Johnny and Bobby. So there's a head for that. Not for him.
Oh, nice.
There's a head for him, and there's a head for the other one.
It's a little.
It's
going to need repaired.
Yeah, there's a head for the back one. These are all the GoBots, Transformers. That's just cheap money.
Yeah, thankfully you sent me a picture of this stuff, so I had a guy go through it, and I don't know if there's anything that you want to point out that we should specifically look up, because
some of it's already, like, well, not most of it, I priced some of it.
Yeah. Right.
This one was like 45 to 50 bucks. I put it like 35. So I know some of it was up there, but...
What would you have to have for the box?
Huh?
What would you have to have for the box?
For the whole box?
Yeah.
Without looking in it?
Yeah. I mean, I could dig through it and price it all out, but it's like,
No,
I don't want to.
I know those two are probably the most expensive.
Yeah.
So that would be, that'd be $100 on those two, and all the other ones are, well, this is actually, and all the tapes are in here too. Okay. There's 4 tapes with it right there.
Nice.
So that is a plus. That's probably like $250. I'd do like $150 or $125.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think that's outside the realm. I may try to look a couple things up just to get a baseline. I had a buddy look at some of the smaller stuff, and they were like, "There's nothing out there in there that's like screaming out to me." Well, they mentioned these two specifically, which are kind of the two you're pointing out. But
see if I can get down to it. Like,
I mean, keep in mind too, you saw the pictures you sent me, so they weren't all like
some of these
super
are like
visible.
The original GoBots from Japan and stuff like that, so you can't really. These are all the original ones from Japan and stuff.
Right.
So you can't really get a price on these because they came out in the 80s and they don't see them anymore, but you find them in certain collector shops for $20-25 a piece for these little ones.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that price will end up being fine. I do
$125 for everything in there, and if you wanted any of these, do a couple bucks a piece on them.
Okay. I know what those go for, so that's going to be fine for sure.
Little Dale Earnhardt.
Is this also full of games?
I don't know if it's games or movies.
I love Mad Balls, man. They're very cool.
Yeah, not too many people got into them, so I was like, that's fine, I'm good with it.
Right.
Don't be into it.
We got in and we did find some stuff, went through, priced out some games. Also found a whole big bin of Ninja Turtles. There's like a random Batman in there, some toys, and a Mad Balls guy. Little car, pretty cool. And we did also get some vintage Thundercats. A couple Linos, Panthra, a mumm-ra. Got a whole big box of vintage Transformers. And so we agreed to $200 for these guys, this, and Mad Balls, and then $130 for this, so that's $330 for everything you see on the counter. Super fair deals. Definitely come down. Make sure you're checking out Pop Vapor Toys and More when they reopen. Tons and tons of wrestling figures. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of signed stuff. Little tiny belts. But make sure you're coming down, checking out my buddy Steven here. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, and 40. Finished up at the card shop. We're getting ready to head into Awesome Toys. You see my cousin here?
Just let me know whenever you're ready or if I need to pull anything out for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Now that the whole crowd of everyone's gone, I'm going to let him roam around for a little bit.
Okay, doke. I think I am going to grab a few things. No rush at all.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't
I'll
be
get out of your
sorry.
hair and he could be free.
Listen, you're no problem at all. You're fine. This is why I'm here.
I'll be like, just took it back there. I'm like, all right, I think I know.
No.
I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in here. The way these are layered, I'm like, I want to make sure I see everything.
Yeah, you're fine. We've had people in all morning, so when there's a bunch of people in here, I don't really let them roam free. So I figured, since it was just you in here, you know. But
For
no
sure.
big deal. What can I grab for you,
So
honey?
I'm curious about all three of these guys in the back here. The two street sharks and the guy in between them.
Okay.
And then I was also curious about this frog down the bottom. Like one guy who's not in a bag laying down there.
On the bottom shelf?
Yep. That frog
right
right there. Down on the very bottom. Yep, that guy right there. I think the only other thing I was curious about, I assume you have the big bin of parts to put with figures.
Yeah.
Is
there a
something that's for sale or?
So at this point, most of these in here are. What I try to, because all these are just collected over time.
Mhm.
So what I try to do anytime I get in new turtles, obviously, is go through and try to match up the accessories with the turtles.
For sure.
But for right now, I don't think I have anything that
Goes
that
with
goes
anything.
with it. Right.
Gotcha.
So most of it, yeah, I could sell you individually.
Okay.
If there's something that you're looking at.
I just love to buy bags of accessories.
Yeah, everyone does, especially when it's turtles.
Yeah, I have a bin of like 200 Ninja Turtles figures.
Oh, wow.
So I buy accessories every time I get the
Okay.
opportunity. So,
Cool.
same thing with
Very
Masters
cool.
of the Universe. I think I have 96 figures. Have a complete scare glow. I need a cape for King
wow.
Randor. Like,
Gotcha.
so it's like random stuff.
Do you happen to have, do you have Antrax?
No.
No?
I saw that in there though.
Okay. Do you know the pieces that he takes? I need his antler, not antlers, but antennas, I guess you'd call them. Having that piece wouldn't matter. But see, it goes right in there. And then right in there.
Okay. Yeah,
they're like little, they're this color and they just look like
little pieces of rubber or something.
Right, they like antenna things.
Oh, silly. Yeah. I could definitely see you not wanting to sell that bag, but I'd be interested in buying the bag of stuff.
The bag? Ooh. How much you trying to spend?
Definitely a few decent pieces in there.
I got these two also.
Okay. What would you think on something like this? I just bought a much smaller bag of accessories from, I'm sure you know Steve.
Steve.
Tidal Wave?
Yeah. I mean, I indirectly know him, you know what I mean?
Anytime he'll sell me accessories, I buy his bags of accessories.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in here. I couldn't do it for less than 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even at 50, that's like right at $1 a piece. There's a ton of stuff in here, and I know that there's a few items in here that sell on their own for 15 bucks.
For sure.
So I would do 50.
60, like 72. Would you do the bag and all this stuff? 110. I'll pay in cash.
110.
I think it's a difference of like maybe $10 or something.
Yeah, I'll do 110 for all that.
That sounds good. Cool.
Okay.
I actually have a Screech, and he's missing just this piece.
Gotcha.
I have all the armor for him and everything.
And that's always how it goes.
I have the stand. He just doesn't have the base for the stand.
You just need that part.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
And for $6.99, it's fair. 60.
Oh, did you want to go with Bebop, or are you gonna pass on him?
Would you do 10 on him?
I'll
if
do
you
10.
do 10, I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll do 10.
Okay. We'll do 120.
Let me get you.
Cool. Yeah, I knew I recognized this like little lizard guy, and I'm like, I do not know what I recognize that from, and I looked it up, and it's Earthworm Jim, and I was like, okay, like, that's cool.
Yeah, and those figures are always, they're hard to find. I don't know why he was over there in that spot, but...
Oh, and that guy's Bucky O'Hare. I actually just bought this figure, and I had a buddy, like, right after I bought it, he was like, I want to buy that figure from you, and I was like, I bought it for myself, I'm not selling it, like, cause I buy and sell toys and, like, collectibles and stuff, too, so...
Okay, cool.
That's crazy. How much is your Master Chief? No rush. Okay.
That one I think is 50, and that one's like 30. Let's see. 60? He's coming out the back.
Ew, that's the one that I think it is.
So...
2011. Okay. This one's newer than the one that I thought it was. There's one that looks just like that. That's like a $150 figure. Like
we had it up here, and then we had the big. I want to say it was maybe a 4-pack of all the evolution of Halo is what it was called, and it had all the different figures in there.
That's awesome.
You're always welcome to go on the group, North Florida Collectors Club, and try to put it up for sale on there.
Yeah,
most
definitely.
of the folks in that group are Jacksonville all the way down to here, so all surrounding areas, and most folks don't mind traveling an hour to pick stuff up.
Awesome. I see it looks like you ended up with some video games, but if you don't do video games and people ever come in with them and you want to point them in a different direction, I do a ton of video games.
Do you?
I generally give the highest trade-in of anybody around, because a lot of that stuff's so liquid for me. I have like tons and tons of vintage
why
toys.
Why do you make me an offer on those?
So I looked at them. There's
nothing nobody wants.
There's not anything anybody wants.
I know. So I know the folks that own, it's called Video Game Expo. Not too far down the street. I ain't sure if you ever been there or not.
Yeah, don't know how I haven't heard of that one. That does not sound familiar to me.
Yeah, it's just like this, but with all video games. They got old consoles, games. So I normally just send people to them.
Yeah.
These, same thing with the trade, and they even came in. the girl's name is Steph that works there. She even came in and traded me some wrestlers for some games, and those are the ones that she left behind.
Well, if they ever piss you off and you need somebody else, keep me in mind. But yeah, I do tons of video games. I have all this kinds of stuff, so.
All right, cool.
But yeah, awesome. Well, I appreciate you working with me.
Yes, have a good day.
You too.
Be
free. Be free, little one.
Yes, sir, I will.
Take it easy.
Have a good day.